I go to the gym.
But we get it. You go to the
He goes to the gym twice.
Yes, the overly competent. I keep saying
I
it.
gotta go.
I don't know. Like,
Mentioned it 5
okay,
times.
when I go to the gym.
See, for us that actually go to the gym, we don't need to talk about it.
The results speak for themselves. Okay, when I'm in the gym, I don't have music in.
Yeah.
I'm not a big music
Oh
guy.
my god.
A serial killer activity or what?
Hey everyone, we're back with the Math Podcast. New year, new guests, and even a new host.
What's up, guys? How's it going?
Cash over here. So today we have special guests Maggy and Maya with BBTFit Twins.
Yeah.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming on.
you.
Let's just jump right in. Tell us about yourself. What do you guys do? Who are you?
Yeah, we do a lot of things. My name's Maggie. She's Maya.
Maya.
We're known as the BBTFit Twins.
Do you want to say what it stands for?
No, I think we'll keep that for later. We'll definitely keep that for later because we made that name like 6 years ago, so it is kind of like not the best name for it, but we'll go with BBTFit Twins for now. So we're fitness influencers. We own our own brand. We own our own production company, and I'm a student. She's a designer. Yeah. We do a whole lot of things.
We started our fitness account back in high school, like when we moved here when we were young. And it was just like, we started it because, so when we started it back in high school, as I said, we moved here recently and we felt like we just wouldn't blend in. And there was a lot of bullying.
Blend in because just like you're Persian, you're different.
You just moved here.
Yeah.
Like, you're fob. Like, don't talk to us.
Whatever.
Like, you know those whitewash Persian when they're like mean?
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, don't talk to us. Like, you're so fob.
I get it. You come to Canada, your nose starts from here. It's
Exactly.
Like,
Exactly. They're like, ooh, no. Like, you have an accent. Like, don't. Anyway, so we were just like being very self-conscious of who we were. So we started going to the gym, and that was our like first time actually like working out.
Yeah.
And it was more like escape for us to just, I guess, like stress release, and that became more of girls seeing us at the gym more because the back then like it was all guys working out.
Yeah.
And
it was what, 2014? I think,
yeah, like
right?
yeah. So girls would do cardio; they wouldn't like go actually lift weights. So then girls just started being like, can you post those? Like, we really like seeing you guys working out.
Role models.
Exactly. Like, it was like empowering for them. So we started actually posting more, and we kept getting more feedback, and we just made it a thing. And since then, we get so many girls coming up to us. They're like, it just makes me so happy. Girls come up to us. They're like, oh my God, you guys are just so inspiring. And I work out now.
Sorry, just a quick question. So you guys were already going to the gym, and basically you wanted it for like a confidence boost, a moral boost,
or did the lack of like was the influx of bullying what made you go to the gym?
Okay, here's the actual story. So I think what got me into the gym was like, you know how you go to your classes, whatever, you have lunchtime. And at lunchtime was like, what do I do? Like, I don't really have any friends. I don't want to like sit with anyone.
Sure.
So I would go to the gym. We had this gym I used to go to Pine Tree actually. They had this like small gym.
Sorry, for people who don't know, Pine Tree is a high school in Coquitlam.
Yes.
Just putting
a good
that out
high
there.
school.
Yeah.
It has a good little gym, whatever. So I started there because I simply didn't know what to do for the, lunchtime.
Right.
And then I went there, and then, the first thing, the girls coming up to me like, wow, like, you're actually looking so good. Like, what do you do at the gym? I want to see what you do. And then we were like, okay, let's start posting it. And our first post, I remember it being so bad quality and like so horrifying. But it's still up there.
But I mean, like 2014, I feel like every post was bad quality and horrifying.
Oh
right?
yeah. But it's still up there because like it was our first post. It was inspiring and
you're right. Like even when I started going to the gym in high school, like when you go on bodybuilding.com, it was only guys.
So many
barely any women. Like women are actually like.
And the crazy thing is, you guys are saying like 2014, obviously you guys didn't have the following that you have now, but just to be starting that in 2014 and being like, oh, I want to post that, that's like it's already very forward thinking because no one was doing that at the time.
Oh yeah, it was very new to everyone. So they're like, oh, why are you posting like videos of you squatting? Like that's
we got
like,
a lot of
okay.
judgments
like,
too. I feel like,
why are you wearing shorts? Why are you doing that? Like. And then it was just a lot, but we just
I feel like that fuels your fire more too, right?
Yeah,
like,
exactly. Yeah. I feel like that helped us actually get to where we are now. Like if I didn't get all those hate, if I didn't get all those, you start just becoming careless of like what people think. You're like, you know what? I'm gonna show you who I can become, and then that's what you do, right?
So, question for you guys: what do you think about like the new movement of like, I guess during COVID it became a thing where I remember like when I was in the gym. Obviously, I didn't go to the gym as much as you guys did, but when I was in the gym, it was like...
Oh, no, don't say that.
Don't say that.
It was...
Chest is pumping.
I feel like... No, but like, to be fair, I feel like the age of people that were there was much older. Now, when you go to the gym, it feels like everyone's caring about their health. The kids, everyone from like... Even like early as like grade 8 are in the gym working out. And I think that was just like COVID and also like people like wanting to self-improve and whatnot. So what do you guys think about that? Like, what is like, you guys are happy that it's like that? Or is it, I know some people are like, oh, the gyms are too crowded now, like, blah, blah.
No, I think it's definitely great to see some younger faces because it's like, again, when we started, it was all like old guys. Like, you won't see any girl at the gym.
They don't want to die. So they're like, what do we do? We go to the gym.
Yeah, and then you start seeing like, you know, younger guys is like young as 14 years old. And you're like, wow, that's actually inspiring. They're starting to care about their health at such a young age. And it's not just about your health. It like gym teaches you so much. Teaches you like consistency. Teaches you like caring about yourself and all of that. And it's nice to see like younger guys and girls paying attention to that.
And then another question for you guys. So for myself, I used to go to the gym in high school and stuff. I wanted to get like big, whatever.
Oh yeah.
Now it's all about tone.
Get the big vibes
so
out.
as you can see, it didn't happen. But basically, what I was wondering is because for myself now, I go like periodically. I'll go like twice a week, maybe. Just I think it's like a release,
just to show
like
face.
stress.
Just say I have membership.
Hello,
the same as when I go to the club, just walk through and walk out. No, but I think it's like a stress relief mentally for me, right? And now I'm doing it just like that. Obviously, like I go sometimes more than twice a week, but I think like, what do you guys think about that? Was that more of a mental release for you guys when you guys were in high school, or was it more of a physical and like mental first, then became physical?
I'm gonna be honest. When we started, we're like, oh, we just need people to notice us, and that's why we worked out. We're like, I need to have a fat ass. Like, if I have a fat ass, guys gonna look at me. You know what I mean?
That's how it always starts.
It's like high school, right? You just like want to be noticed by men. I guess that's like a thing. Like you're a teenage.
Noticed by men, accepted by
women. They like,
Yeah.
oh, she's pretty. Like, I want to be friends with her.
And people that
right?
say it's not the reality, you guys are lying.
No, it's
Say
like,
they lie. It's a lie, right? That's
Yeah.
how you always start. You want to look good for some reason. And then once you actually get into it, once you become consistent, you see there's more to it. There's like your mental wellness and you feel more mentally stable, I would say.
Yeah.
Because when you're going crazy, you're like, what should I do? I'm going to go lift some weight. I'm going to go hit a PR because that helps to calm you down and like focus on one thing and one thing only.
Yeah.
And you won't realize that till you actually start working out constantly. Like, you won't get there. You have to be consistent. Even 2 days, I feel like that's not enough. You should be working out more. I think you should be working out more.
I don't know. I go to Equinox. It's more of a lifestyle kind of thing.
Oh, you go for networking.
Yeah, networking.
You go network.
It's like, we have like, they're so
in their
funny.
passive business, guys.
Oh yeah, we have so many different types of like gym people. Like
Yeah.
it's just interesting to see.
Yeah.
There's the ones who go to socialize. There's the ones who go to like get their demons out.
Equinox
There's
is
the ones-
definitely like
been to
where you
Equinox?
social. Of course.
Yeah. It's not as good as they hyped it to be.
Sure.
It's
But-
just meant to be for networking.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a
It
good
meant to be
place
for
to
that.
chill, relax,
Yeah.
socialize.
Like when I go to Club 16, nothing wrong with it. But like,
Everything's wrong with it.
Yeah.
like
There's a
you're
lot
about to
wrong
get
with it.
shanked or something, right?
You might be
Versus like
stabbed in
Equinox, I can leave my AirPods there for 6 hours. No one's
nobody touch it. Yeah.
Club 16 is not it.
They don't
So,
need your AirPods.
They don't need my AirPods. Yeah.
What was I gonna say? In regards to Equinox, like, do you feel like when you're going in there, people are actually there to work out though? Like,
There's a subset of people that are. I think everyone's there to somewhat socialize.
Yeah.
Show
I feel like it's like a
face.
club, like
It is-
a
it is
country
it
club.
is kind of
type
It's a
country
country
club.
club for like
Right?
rich people, I feel like, where
Yeah.
they just go network.
Yeah.
And the girls just go there to find a hot sugar daddy. Or not.
No, stop. Like I go to work out. No, I've been there.
All the Equinox people are like
Yeah.
raging in
I
the
have
comments.
The
Yeah.
classes are really like we do. Like me and my friends, we do the boxing class every week.
Yeah.
Great
Yeah.
class.
Great boxing class. I love it.
Yo, show me your left hook.
It's dangerous, huh?
Yeah.
But no, I've been happy with it. I think going to Equinox now, I don't think I can go to any other gyms now.
Fair.
I think the gym part, like where you actually lift the weight could have been nicer.
Definitely.
Because the roof is just so like.
There's just not enough equipment to
There's
like work
no.
out.
No, and it just the look of the whole gym is so nice, but the lifting area is like not
because that's not the focus.
Yeah,
the focus
I guess it's not a very left.
Yeah.
What gym do you guys go to?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Go to West Coast.
West Coast.
Okay.
Iron,
So
that's
West Coast for you doesn't know. There's a room in West Coast that you go and literally flex and pose.
Yeah.
That's the type of, and like everyone, there's a bunch of roid monkeys there.
Oh, there's a lot.
Everybody.
Yeah. Are you guys juiced up or not?
Oh, all the way, baby.
It's all fake.
No.
Cash does, but his are expired.
Yeah, mine deflated, unfortunately. What was I gonna ask? Oh yeah, so for the gym, right? You guys always go to West Coast? 'Cause I know a lot of people that like obviously gym hop sometimes.
Yeah, different memberships and.
Yeah, and the thing with that is I was wondering which of the gyms is your guys' favorite locally? Guys, don't just go to the gyms because they're there now.
What time of the day do you go?
What so many of that?
We have some creepy
happening.
story we have to tell you guys
Really?
about the gym.
Yeah.
Jump into it.
Okay, so basically we used to go to Gold's, and I honestly loved Gold's. Gold's at Port Coquitlam is beautiful. It's like new. It's everything, but we would post stuff and you would tag the location and whatever, and then
People
I started
come follow
seeing
you from that?
I started seeing some creepy stuff happening. I'm like, we need to bounce.
Right.
So like I had this one guy, literally I was squatting, coming up to me, and then he's like he was staring at me for like 20 minutes before coming up to me. He's like coming up to me and shaking, like literally shaking. And he was like, oh, like I only came sign up here because I knew you worked out here. And I was like, oh, that's great. Like,
This
do you
guy
love
got
the
a
gym?
membership because of us.
Yeah.
See,
I'm
I think
like-
it's hella creepy if you're not into the guy.
I
But
mean,
if you're into the guy, then you're like, whatever.
Yeah.
No.
No, but
At
I'm
any
glad.
point, you
I'm
say
glad that
no.
you came and sign up for a gym. That's amazing.
But saying it's because of you.
Yeah, that kinda
makes
made it creepy.
That is really creepy.
That is very creepy.
That
You
is
could have just
very
got a
creepy.
membership that you didn't have to make it creepy.
Yeah, and then I was like, "How do you like the gym?" He's like, "Oh, it's great." And then it was like,
And
it
he
was
was
a
shaking.
silence.
The whole time he's shaking.
Yeah.
Like, he's
Was he
shaking
young?
nonstop.
No, he's like older, like 40.
And
Something.
he's like
damn.
sweating. Like, this is just like not great.
It was horrifying.
And he wouldn't leave. There was this like quiet moment where they
The
said
lights
nothing.
shining on his cul-de-sac.
So here's my question. Though. So like I go to the gym, but even
get it. You
He goes to the gym twice.
Yes,
and
to
every-
overly
I go to the
compensate by
gym,
keep
well,
saying
like, I
it.
gotta go.
I don't know, like,
Mentioned it 5
okay,
times.
when I go to the gym,
See, for us that actually go to the gym, we don't need to talk about it.
the results speak for themselves. Okay, when I'm in the gym, I personally don't have music in.
Yeah.
I'm not a big music
Oh
guy.
my god.
A serial killer activity or what? Yeah, a little bit. No, I just don't like having music in. I don't know why. I feel like when I have music in, and then sometimes I don't want to, like, I don't have music, it
Yeah.
affects how I lift.
Then what do you focus? Like, what are you like? What is in your
He's
head?
looking at ass.
He's fighting demons.
Fighting the demons.
I don't know. Like, I kind of just like, I get on my, like, I talk to myself almost. Like, if that makes any sense. So I don't know. Like, I'm like, hey, like, I'm trying to count my reps. I'm listening to music. It's just gonna distract me. Like, I don't know. I just don't like it.
Okay.
I used to do it with music, but
Yeah.
I just don't like it anymore.
Okay.
But so my thing is, I see people that wear the music just because they don't want anyone to talk to them, right?
Yeah.
I personally, like, when I'm in the gym, if I see someone I know, I don't say hi. If I know you, but like you're here to do something, I'm here to do something.
Exactly.
And when I see people with the headsets, I'm like, maybe I should do that because I don't want people to come up to me or talk to me. And then I feel like
self-recording of your own voice.
yeah, and but it's also like, what do you guys think about that? Because is it rude? I always feel super rude when I'm in the gym and I know someone,
Yeah.
but I just don't want to say hi because like we're gonna see each other again. I'm gonna see you basically almost every second
Yeah.
day.
You don't
I
have to
wanna
go
say hi
dab him
every
up.
time.
Like you can just sit, like give it like a little.
Yeah, like
wave.
give it like head.
Yeah.
Like I feel like gym culture would be like, okay,
Acknowledging
if you know someone, you would give a little eyebrows or like,
Or
I
smile,
see you,
or
smile,
like, you know,
hi.
like I noticed you're here.
You don't have to have a full
Fair.
20-minute conversation because no, like I wouldn't
not
like
here
that.
for
You
that,
wouldn't like
yeah.
that. We're here to like lift weights, get it done, and leave. But just I acknowledge you. I see you. You know,
Yeah.
like
I
that
feel
sort
like
of
the
thing
no
is
music's
like.
like an open invite. They're like,
Oh yeah.
how's your week been, man? Like, what's it like?
Maybe you should just
Yeah.
wear it with like no music.
I
So
find
you
like
just
typically the
act
people
like-
that don't wear music are the ones that go only twice a week though.
Yeah,
yeah.
Maybe this is why
I
you go
think that
twice a week. I
too.
think you need a little music there, and then so you go.
I
more.
used to go a
I
lot.
turn off my
I'm
music
not
when
gonna
I'm
lie.
like in between sets though. I don't like to keep listening to like Eminem while
That's
I'm like
even
walking.
crazier to me. Why
Yeah.
did you turn off?
You just keep listening to it throughout the entire
Yes.
workout?
Yeah.
No, I
that
can't
makes
do that.
sense. No.
Okay, but does that
Wow,
not make
they're-
sense to you?
they're
Like in
doing
my
it
head,
to
I
me.
think like I'm using like external motivation when I'm listening to music, and when I don't have that external motivation, then it's like, okay, now I don't really want to lift.
Who hurt you, man?
Tell me.
I just want to be motivated internally. I want to be there, not just because I'm listening to music I can lift. I don't know. It's weird. I don't. Maybe.
Have you guys ever listened to podcasts while working out?
I've been there.
Yeah.
I've been there. It's like when you go through a tough time and you're like, I want to listen to podcasts.
You are a powerful woman. We need no man.
What podcasts do you guys listen to?
You listen to many, like
other than this podcast, obviously.
Oh yeah, I listen
obviously
to
on repeat. I listen to Science Verse. I love it because it's like.
I feel like our favorite right now is Jay Shetty. I don't know if you guys.
He was in Vancouver actually a couple weeks ago.
Yeah,
he was. Yeah. Did you guys go?
I didn't go.
I just love how.
No,
I don't know who Jay Shetty is.
He's like a self-help kind of person.
I love self-help.
You don't know?
Podcast.
No, I thought it was that comedian guy that everyone went to, like I don't know what it is, like the white TikTok guy.
Oh, right. He's actually trending a lot too. I know which one you're talking about.
He has
the white guy.
Yeah, the white guy.
We got some steep competition here.
Anyway, so Jay Shetty.
Jay Shetty is a big one. Call Her Daddy. I love Call Her Daddy.
I don't love
even
that's
without
the
Sophia.
Thing. I don't love Call Her Daddy.
I love her. She's like. She started literally talking about sucking dick, and then now she talks about.
That's the thing. Like, why do I need
beautiful.
to spend my time listening to
talk about that?
But sometimes I feel like it's overly vulgar just because she has to be vulgar.
Yeah,
that's the thing. Yeah, like she has to be very entertaining. She has to be like give.
I feel like she's trying to
really
push the envelope a little
stories.
too hard because like the substance isn't there. If that makes sense.
She doesn't need to. She's already attractive. People are gonna watch regardless.
Yeah.
Oh, people love her.
Yeah.
Like I listened to one of her episodes and I was like, listen, this is too much. Like I'm listening to something so I can learn something from it, and you sucking dick like isn't teaching me anything.
But that's how she got big. You know, when you go big for one thing, you have to.
I already know everything I need to know.
Yeah, like I already know everything.
Like I already know how to do that. Let's move on. I feel like when you go big for one thing, you have to keep it up.
That's actually
the
bad thing about social media. You have to keep up with.
I'm gonna circle back to our combos because I feel like we're getting sidetracked. But I wanted to ask something about you guys. So I know like there's a lot of girls in the gym, and there's also a lot of twins.
How would you know?
Twice a week. How would you know? Twice a week. Okay.
Okay,
with
like,
no music. How would you know?
Oh man, I should have
full on attacking him.
just said 6 times a week. I'm in the gym, just not seeing results yet. But I know there's like even like a lot of twins in the gym. I know that as well.
There is.
I know some, but my question to you guys is like, what do you think separated you guys from those people? Like
on social media?
In general, yeah. On social media, there's a lot of like I know some twin like fitness people, but
are you saying they're not big and
they don't have
big?
a following. Mm-hmm. They don't have any of that type of stuff. So I'm wondering what led to you guys. What do you guys think led to the success of like you guys kind of like lifting off? Is it like consistency? Was it like what was it?
So with us, we're like real. I never being fake, and I really think working out shouldn't be so serious. Like we see so many people, they're like, "This is how you should work out." Like this is exactly.
Like they're trying to teach you.
No, have fun. Nobody's following you. You don't have to. Like not everybody has the same goal. Maybe you're trying to bulk or you're trying to get skinnier, but some people just go for fun, to maintain, to have fun, for their mental health. And I think that's what we do. We're just trying to like maintain and have fun, and it's something that we actually enjoy to do, and we really show that and like reflect on it. So it's like people like that. They're like, okay, they're real.
It's like
they're
refreshing.
I think especially your videos when you guys post something like you're posing, but then like you guys will like punch each other and like laugh. I think that's the real stuff that people I think relate most with.
Exactly. It's like a relationship we have together that I guess people get really attracted to.
For sure.
Yeah.
And like for me, like I know like when I go on social media and I see someone like, make sure you're doing 7 sets, 13 reps, like whatever. Like there's, it's like, okay, man, relax. Like, you know what I mean?
Just the fact that I'm here right now.
It's just like, I don't care that much. I'm just kind of here to see like what you're doing, what your workouts are. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
They go a little too, I feel like your guys is more fun and like you guys show more.
Like
more
personality.
fun
It's more
stuff.
personality rather than just this how you should
and
work
I feel
out.
like it does put that pressure on like newer people who are trying to get into the gym and they're like, oh, okay, I want to try it out. But then if someone's like so like harsh and like strict, like do this, do that, do 20 minutes cardio, do that, like it kind of stops you from beginning and like having fun with it. And they think, oh, they always have to cut or bulk or certain things, but no, you can just go to maintain what you look like and have a good time, socialize.
And I feel like people on social media become so rude towards like just like they're just being so ruthless because like you post something, they like literally hate on every single thing you do.
Yeah.
It's like, why? Like, I'm just posting this because it's what I think. I respect what you think, but you don't have to hate on me. Like, it's like, let's just chill.
Touching on that subject of hate in the gym, I saw some TikTok videos where it's like, I think Murdad brought it up actually, where it's like, there'll be like someone working out and then they'll be like filming them and saying like,
and the guy walks by.
No, that one you gotta touch up on as well. That's not what I'm talking about. Actually, no, let me tell this one and then I'll tell you.
Sure.
So I think like I see like videos like, oh, someone like doing a workout that like isn't proper, I guess.
Yeah.
And they're like, what is this guy doing? Like,
shitting
them.
on them.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's so many people like saying, oh, you're doing this wrong. You're doing this. That's not
like,
how
why
you're
don't you just
supposed
go
to
up
do
to
it.
them and like
Help
try to
them.
help them?
Yeah.
Literally, why are you making fun of him? Like, that's not cool. Now you're getting 1 million views for what? Like, just making fun of the old man or whatever he is, like trying to work out. Like, you could have just gone up to, or like when you have like a hole in your leggings and they like video it or talk shit about it. It's like, I would have loved for you to come tell me there was a hole. Okay, I did have a hole in my leggings once, and this girl actually came up to me. She's like, "Hey, girl, like, love it, but you have a hole in your."
Like, I love that. Thank you so much.
Right away. I was like, "Okay, bye." Not happening.
Yeah, not coming back anymore. Different gym.
Different gym. Yeah.
Yeah, but I also feel like there's a lot of judging in like what certain type of exercises you do. Like, okay, not every body and physique is the same, so certain exercises work for me might not work for you, and they have that audacity to like judge your exercise based on like what they look like, and they're like, oh, you're doing that wrong because it doesn't hit this. But like maybe it's working for me.
And they
like, you
never
never know.
Oh, it's your gene. It's like, okay, yes, starts with the gene, thing. But like you need to work to where you are. They're like, oh no, you guys just don't work out. This is all your gene.
Oh,
it's
genetic.
Like,
yeah, we get that so
it's
often.
Genetic. It's like, no, bitch, I've been working out for 7 years. Maybe that's why.
Maybe a little bit of
Maybe
that.
that's why I'm actually have like a fatter ass than you do. Ouch. Anyway.
So on the topic of the last topic on the gym here. So in terms of guys, you kind of talked about it, but approaching, is there any situation where it is appropriate?
I
feel like it is.
It is. I feel like it's a very it's very sensitive. You know, you have to know.
Sorry. Give me your phone.
Take notes. Take notes. For my man out there, take notes. Okay. And it's very sensitive. You need to know exactly when to jump to the conversation with her, okay? She's busy. She's hitting PR. Do not walk to her. Okay. If she's hitting PR, she's getting ready. She's like,
how do you know if it's a PR though?
You'll know. Trust me, you'll know. She's like fighting her demons. She's like fighting her demons. She's like looking at her playlist, see which one is like gonna hit harder,
like
right?
She's in the zone.
Yeah. In the zone. Unless she's like you and she's not listening to music, but do not walk to her. She's crazy probably.
Yeah, she's a serial killer. Stay away.
But do not walk up to her when she's hitting PR, right?
Yeah,
we don't want that.
Sure not.
What like?
And I feel like right after a set, when you're like, you know, like trying to like survive, you're like breathing so hard, and don't go. She's sweating.
So when is the right time?
Wait, we're telling you.
Okay, we're building up. We're building up.
Tell me when.
So the perfect time.
I feel like wait.
Well, there's more.
Okay, wait.
Okay.
You have to make eye contact first.
Okay.
Yeah.
You don't just walk up to her. You make eye contact. If she looks back at you and she smiles, then it means she's like welcoming you.
Okay, I got a question.
You're in.
So you ever get the mirror look, the bounce back?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So it's so funny because like how many times does that have to happen before? Also, I'm not walking up to anyone in the gym. Let's be honest.
Because
just
you go twice a week.
Yeah, but I'm saying like I'll be working out and I see in the mirror.
Yeah. I don't know what workout this was, but okay.
And I see the eye, right? But then it gets after like the fourth time, it's like, okay, someone's got to do something. It's not gonna be me. You know what I mean? So
it's gonna be the girl. Huh? No, the girl isn't coming up to you.
No. I don't want her to come up to me, but I also don't want to go up to her. I'm just chilling. I'm working out.
Yeah.
I feel like outside the gym is I don't like being.
Actually, I think one of the best things about like going to gym locally is that the best opportunity is to like see them, make eye contact.
Yeah.
And then if you see them out of the gym, that's your perfect like.
But how about if you don't see them out of the gym?
I don't agree with that. I feel like gym is a good place to like, you know, go and make conversations and like, because you're both at the same place, you're both there similar to like interest. Get the exactly similar interest. So you could definitely open up a conversation in there easier than if you were outside.
I feel like what it would be really great to do is like when she's done her workout and like she's sipping on her water or something, you go up to her like, wow, I was so impressed with how much you just like lifted like crazy. Like how long have you been working out? Like rather than going up to like, you're so beautiful. Like,
or like teach me how to do that exact form like this. Exactly. Girls love that. They're like, oh, I can teach you.
Or once I really like, you know, the guy that like he talks to us now. Okay, so he was so smooth. I still give it to him so smooth.
Yeah, I'll give him that.
I was doing hip thrust and then I left to get my water and then I came back. He was staring at the hip thrust machine for like 5 minutes. I'm like, hey, do you want to use it? He's like, no, I just wanted to see how I use it and stuff. Like, can you teach me? I was like, yeah.
He completely knew how to use it.
He totally knew how to use it.
Puts 4 plates on ice.
This is how you do it.
Knew how to use it. But it became to like a 20-minute conversation and then we followed each other and he still like talked to us and good friend. Definitely a friend zone, but it's still like he tried. You know what I mean? He tried and I feel like.
So regardless of whether you're interested or not, it's appropriate.
Yeah, I think it is. You know then the girl is interested or not, right?
I feel like with everything, not even just in the gym, I feel like if you're approaching someone not with the intention. No, I'm saying like DMs, not with the intention of just like, oh, like you're so hot. Like just wanting to like meet the person. You know what I mean? Like being like, hey, like my name is blah, blah, blah. Like I've seen you around a couple times, whatever. Yeah. I think that's always the better approach than just be like, oh, I think like I thought you were really hot. I want to get your number. Like it's just like. You're weird. You know what I mean?
For sure. Yeah. Creepy. Go for the right compliment. Like go for like, oh, I love how much you. Oh, don't say it like that. Just be like, oh, it's so cool that you can lift so much.
Lift
like,
so much. Like your form is great. Like
I feel like those things definitely.
And I hate
when. Wasn't it weird? Like your form is great because I've been watching for the past 20 minutes.
Well, I know that you're watching. You might as well just say it.
Yeah, I've like seen you watch, so you might as well.
Like staring at me, you might as well just say you like my.
That's so much better than saying, oh, I love that sport.
Look, I took a video. Saying, oh, so I think your knees should be bending a little bit more here. Like
you should push your ass more.
Oh my god, guys, do that.
Do what?
Oh my god, this one time they were staring at Maggy.
Recording? Yeah, what? Obviously. Are you kidding me?
Oh,
that's disgusting.
That is the main reason why I left Gold.
You know how many people took video or like photos of us just like working out and I'm like, are you going to jerk off to this after? Like,
okay, wait, I feel like I gotta tell you guys a story. I have a good story. Okay, so back when we went to Gold, there was this guy. I was doing the hack squat. You know the hack squat where you like fully go down and like
out, okay?
Exposed, whatever.
Just like exposed.
And then there is this like middle-aged man. He's like what, 50 something, bald, whatever. He's already looking creepy, and he's like doing some like chest press, whatever. And he's facing this way. I'm doing my workout over here. And I just see his phone being like tilted like this for like 10 minutes.
And he's like too old to press the record. He's trying to figure out where it is.
And he's trying to like
just flash.
How does his phone work? Flash.
And then I just like finish my set and I see that scene right there where he's like facing this way, where his phone's like this. And then like I think to myself, I'm like, what just happened? Like, should I go up to him? Should I not go up to him? Like, should I convince him? That's a big thing with gym girls. They don't know
whether
if
you
they
confront
should.
them or not.
Yeah,
exactly. And I think they should. And I did. After 20 minutes, I went back to him and like, hey, listen, I'm not gonna let you go. I know you took a video. Like, let me see your gallery. And then he was like, oh, how dare you? Do you think you're even that hard? You're not even that good looking.
Gaslight you.
Why does it always have to be that? Why is it like, why do you even think you're that hot?
I'm married. Like, no, you can't. That's my personal stuff. You can't go through my phone. And then he was shaking.
That means he's done it. Like, cause it's like if you weren't here, like you literally like here.
Take a look at it. Red. He was like,
you just give me your phone. And I'm
I just don't know how to turn off the flashlight.
Still recording.
I'm like, sir, I know you did it. Just delete it. It's okay. I'm gonna let it go. Delete the video. I don't want it on your phone. And he goes like, no, you're not that hot. Like, I didn't take a video of you.
He was just fighting her. He's like, no, I didn't.
Yeah, and the whole gym's looking at this one because I'm screaming. I'm like, delete the fucking video. And then I go to the manager. Manager's like making me watch a recorded video for 20 minutes and you can't see anything. And he's like, oh, sorry, I can't do anything about it. Yeah. I'm like, great.
I feel like it's just hard. Like, what am I going to do? Confront you, and then you're going to be like, no, and then deny it, and then, okay, what?
The sad part is the gym staff won't do anything about it. Like, they can't do anything
I feel like Gold is, like, the worst for that, because it's like, it's just a bunch of guys just juiced up, and, like, there's like less girls in Golds. I feel
like
and
there's more now.
Yeah.
They're like just fucking their head like this is
so
breaking
creepy.
almost. They're
Yeah,
snapping
probably.
their necks. It's like, yo, relax.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's why I like West Coast so much better because the gym culture is there. They're big guys. They've been doing this for so long. Big girls, big guys. They know
understand, they respect it.
exactly. They know how. They won't make you feel uncomfortable. You know.
Question on the business side of things.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like
Your
that.
dad likes
Young
this too.
entrepreneurs.
Have you guys ever thought about like I don't know if this has ever been done, but like going to a gym and like signing a membership there, but like a contract membership? Because like obviously like you guys are promoting these gyms when you're talking about them, right? So if you're talking about West Coast, most likely people are gonna go try out West Coast. But if you're like saying, oh, like Gold's isn't like the best gym, people are less likely to go there.
Yeah.
Do you guys ever think about like maybe even partnering with them? Not even like a partnership or something.
Even like wear their clothing, like
we've actually done that
We
with
work
Golds.
with Golds.
Yeah.
We worked with Golds for
still
a few months.
No.
back
Okay, I was
then.
gonna shit on them.
I was like,
Going back.
we're shedding. They're gonna cancel them. But like, I feel like just Vancouver is not it. They don't have that
They're not
business
that,
mind.
yeah.
They don't have that like, oh, social media actually matters. Like people who promote you on social media and have good following, like with
makes
fitness,
it breaks you. Yeah.
it's going to make difference. They don't understand that. We're gold. Like
Yeah.
and then they're like, oh no, we just can't do it anymore. I was like, they wouldn't even allow us to take videos at the end.
Oh, yeah.
They
Really?
don't record videos here.
Which is stupid because I'm doing free promotions for you. Like
Yeah. Really.
Like I get paid to do this, but I'm doing this for free.
Another question, because obviously you guys have your own clothing brand.
Yeah.
Tell everyone what the name is.
called
Monhnny.
Monhnny.
There you
It
go.
stands for curve in Farsi.
Yeah.
Like emphasizing your curves. You know.
Yeah.
Nice. What about on that avenue? Like, have you guys ever tried? I know like Golds does obviously their own clothing as well, but I feel like there isn't that much women's attire. And I also don't think that West Coast. I'm not too sure, but I'm thinking they don't have too many women attire. Did you guys ever think about maybe doing like a collaboration with them where you guys provide clothing
And they put their
for their
logos on
gyms?
it.
They're like whatever tag logo
Yeah,
doesn't really
like
matter.
logos.
But
Yeah, that's it. We've
We've
done that. The thing is about those gyms, there's too commercial, too old, too commercial. The mindset isn't there. Like
They're very
Totally fixed
traditional.
their
they're
own
very
way.
traditional.
They're
They
very
want their
traditional.
big ass logos, golds on the t-shirt. Like
Yeah.
I'm not doing that to my clothing. Like
Yeah,
I'm gonna
yeah,
keep
for
it
sure.
classy, whatever.
Same with West Coast.
However, we've done that with other like clinics, yoga places.
Nice.
We obviously like sell to them, put their logos on there.
they
We've
have
done
to be
that.
a little bit more like open to doing
And like
Yeah.
classier, I would say.
classier. Like
Because they're
I feel-
entrepreneurs too
Yeah,
themselves.
Exactly.
They
They're
see the
not
benefit.
so
Yeah.
commercial.
But we just do mostly online. Like it's like literally where it's at. Like
it's the best thing to
True.
do anyways.
Yeah.
Like
You-
e-commerce is the spot to be in.
literally, like why do I have to
Yeah.
spend so much time trying to convince these guys to like put my and like I don't even
And
want
then you're
you guys
giving
to
up like
wear.
40-50% of that.
Oh,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
worth it. It's
Yeah,
like I
like,
can
why?
just give it all online and it's I'll be fine, right? So
Yeah.
it's
I
like
think 99% of our sales do come from TikTok.
yeah.
Yeah.
So like
Are you guys monetizing on TikTok or Instagram without the sale, just the actual platform?
we basically have our own accounts. We are always in Monhnny, so we're posting on
Yeah.
those, like very natural. You know, you're in your
Mhm.
outfit. Everyone's asking, where is it from? Where is it from? So it's from Monhnny. They all go and shop. Monhnny also has its own account, which we do like some ads on TikTok on there too. Which
And we
is,
work with like
does well too.
lots of influencers.
Lots of
that also-
influencers.
But I
Nice.
always like to keep it organic. I'm like, do not ever promote the brand.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
just wear it, and literally the products speak for themselves.
And
Right?
it's
Tag
also you
it,
don't want to
but
like
don't
you
talk
don't want
about
to
it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
sorry. You don't want to be like shoving your brand in their face.
Yeah.
Right? Like they already like you guys. Like
Yeah.
they want to support why they're
Mhm.
gonna see it and they're gonna go get it.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, that's great. Like I feel like a lot of like you see on TikTok, those branded ads, you're just like,
So
hey, I don't
annoying.
care, don't
It's
They,
care.
like,
so
you
annoying.
don't watch it. You don't watch it because it's branded, right? You're like,
So it's
No.
sponsored? No.
no.
Yeah,
Like
I feel like that's a TikTok culture too. The minute they know something's fake and
it's
not
Gen Z.
genuine,
It's
Mhm.
Gen
they're like,
Z,
"Oh,
yeah.
I don't want to waste
Yeah.
my
I
time
think the
watching
best
it."
is through education, not
Mhm.
through actual sale.
Exactly.
Very true. Yeah,
Like
yeah.
you want people to like come to like whatever, like Monhnny. Like I want people to actually come to Monhnny not just to buy a product, but it's more of a community of people like who care for the same things, similar things, mental wellness, fitness, like things that really care for, and they know other people are here for that too,
Right.
rather than just selling because. You can sell for a few months, for a year, but if you want to have a long-term brand,
Yeah.
you need to make it a
Sure.
community.
Yeah,
right?
and that is why we're focusing more on like women health, mental health, and Monhnny too, because we want to form a community where no girls can come and not just to buy again, but just to feel like belonged and like, you know, part of something.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I was gonna say on the topic of kind of community and culture, you guys are Persian.
Yes.
We're Persian.
Oh yeah, Persians are.
Persian
What are your thoughts on
okay.
Persian culture in general?
Ooh, that's a big one.
I guess okay. This might be a bad kind of question, but you guys proud to be Persian?
Of course.
I am truly so proud.
I'm truly
like,
so proud of
we need a Persian song running right now.
Yeah.
I feel like just like Persian and like Iranians are such amazing people. They very brave, they're very strong, they know exactly what they want. And honestly, if you look at all these big people that are doctors, of course doctors and like big business,
construction,
all
everything, baby.
Literally in Vancouver, so
real
many
estate.
Persians that like building and like doing real estate, like it's just so big because Persians are like business people. They know what they want and they go get it. And I love that about them.
Yeah, they're known to be hardworking. They're known to be smart.
And of course, your parents gonna force you to.
That's the one thing I love about being Persian. Like your parents, it's a hate and love relationship, but you know they're gonna push you either way. Either you hate it or love it. But
it's just pure love.
Yeah, it's out of love.
Honestly, like when you're younger, you're just like annoyed by it, and you're like, okay, like enough. But I feel like as you grow, you start to realize the intention behind it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas when you're younger, you don't really understand the intention. You're almost like, okay, well, why are you being so like aggressive or mean about it? Like,
exactly.
where it's just like they're just trying to push you, and you don't realize it until you get older.
Yeah, but I think when you get in your 20s, you realize, okay, it all had a purpose to it.
Yeah. I mean, I would argue that because it's a little toxic relationship with like I feel like Persian parents. I got compared to everyone in my family. I would do one thing, it's like look at your cousin what she's
but again,
and
that's
she's
like,
not doing much. I'm like, why am I getting compared to you?
Mariam is doing this. Why are you not?
It's like, okay.
Yeah.
Mariam's getting PhD and you're not. What is
Like, goddamn.
Why aren't you married?
with no life?
No,
I had kids when I was your age.
Why am I getting compared all the time? I feel like that's not healthy though. Like that's a very toxic relationship.
That is the hate and love relationship I was talking about.
I think like the intention is correct. Maybe the methods they go about it isn't the best.
Also, to their defense, you're trying to bring in old culture with a culture they don't even know about. And you're trying to blend it to as a hybrid. It's challenging.
It is challenging.
It is.
Sure.
And they're trying to learn as they go, and it's like, yeah, they've been here for a while, but even us, we're still learning stuff. Yeah. And for them at their age, they're just trying to like
you guys had a problem with fitting in. I can't imagine.
Oh God.
How your parents.
It was a struggle at first for sure. Our parents were like so against us starting our company and like just doing our own thing, social media. They're like, what do you think your family's gonna think in Iran? I'm like, I don't really care.
It's like I haven't seen my family in Iran. Like
literally, okay, but like it's so weird. My grandma's here right now, so I was talking to my grandma. My grandma is like, so she follows us on Instagram. She's 80 years old. She has Instagram. Okay. Anyway, I'm talking to her. I'm being nice. I'm like, hey, grandma, like, what's up? She's like, oh, I was looking at your video the other day. So we're promoting our panties now. So we have our own panties and underwear. You're wearing them.
Yeah,
I love
I have it on right now.
They just feel so comfortable.
I feel like I'm wearing nothing.
Love it.
It's just so comfy.
Yeah.
It's called the no-toe panties.
No-toe panties.
So it's supposed to,
Do you want to say the story behind that? Wait, let me tell you about my grandma and I'll tell you this story. Okay? And then she's like, so like...
Just...
and just like...
You go to the bathroom right now?
Hey guys, I'm going to the bathroom real quick. They're going to keep running.
Go that way. Go that way.
The panties are uncomfortable. I guess he has to come with them. Anyway.
I got rid of the dead weight.
So I was talking to my grandma. She's like, I was looking at your video the other day. I'm like, oh, which one? She's like, there was a lot of ass. I'm like, what do you mean, grandma? She's like, were you trying to promote like ass program? I'm like, no, like which one is it? And then she goes to a gallery. She screenshotted.
Yeah, the screenshot.
She knew how to screenshot too?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
And listen, it wasn't a screenshot that she took because she obviously doesn't know how to take screenshots.
Oh, you don't think?
But it was sent to her from WhatsApp. So like some family
in Iran sent her a screenshot of her ass to her saying, what the fuck is your grandkids doing? I'm like, I was just I was like, grandma, this is my brand.
Yeah.
I'm not promoting ass.
The thing is, I find Persian families, they're obviously they're more geared towards education and that pursuit. But as soon as you follow an entrepreneurial route and you start becoming successful, making money, then they're like, okay.
Yeah.
We're okay with
now
that.
I feel like that's why mom is like
so
more like
very true.
Yes. My mom again, like at the beginning when we first started Monhnny, she's like, oh no, go get a job, go get a full-time job, 5 to 9, whatever. Like, how are you gonna make money? And we're like, you know what? No, if we get a job, I'm in school. She's like busy. We won't have time to work on this.
No, because you have to put your
so we quit our jobs, and she's like, oh, like that's not okay. You guys are 20? Like you can't do that. And then as soon as she saw, the profit, the money coming in, she's like, oh, I fully support it now. She shares,
Even with the content creation. Even with the content creation, she's like, why are you guys just posting? Like, you're not. But then we started making money out of, like, actually brands reaching out to us and like, hey, we pay you guys.
Now my mom's like, why are you not posting?
Like, why are you not posting now? It's like, she understands now where we come from. But, like, they give you feedbacks in the beginning where it hurts. You like, you question yourself. You're like, oh, maybe I shouldn't be doing this. Maybe I should go find a full-time job because you know what I mean? They doubt yourself, which I think is good. It challenges you to be the best version of yourself. Exactly. Yeah. But then you know what to stick with. You're like, this is what I want. This is what I'm going to go for, right?
But Maggie, you're still in school.
I'm still in school,
so what's the intent of staying in school rather than just
that's actually a question I get a lot. I have a lot of people coming up to me and be like, oh, you have all this thing going on. You're good on social media. You have your brand. Why the fuck are you still in school? Like, why are you pursuing anything? But like at the end of the day, I always come back to this thing that I have this passion for also medicine and I want to go into it. And I have a passion for medicine, fitness, fashion, and they're just separate things. And I'm not going to give up one just to focus on the other two. I believe you can do so many things. You're capable of doing so many things at once and being good at all of it when you have a great partner. Honestly, having Maya, best thing. Like if I didn't have Maya, she's like the design brain. She she's the shit.
Nice.
Right.
So she carries most of that. So while I have time to like focus on my other passion too, then we can bring it all together and make something great
like our plan is like for her when even she's becoming doctor, it's like having our own beauty. It's gonna be like a clinic where people can come back for like wellness, like beauty. Like it's gonna be again like both of us, but like in some different field. But it will always be both of us like doing the business together. And supporting
the main
each
goal
other.
is like having that beautiful clinic, having your gym there, having your brand there, and like doing all of it together. When you have the
right partner, you can literally do anything, right?
I agree.
It's the real one right here.
So you want to become a doctor? Is that it?
Yeah.
What kind of physician do you want to be?
I want to do plastic surgery.
That was my goal too.
Really? Yeah, it's a good one because I feel like people come to you because they can.
For sure.
And not that they need to. And I love that.
Well, there's cosmetics and there's obviously like trauma surgery too.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I would love
I looked at my own family. I was like, I could make so much money just for my own family because everyone needed work.
Oh, yeah. Everyone. And I love to make I feel like my main goal to go to medicine was like, I wanted to do dentistry at first to make beautiful smiles, put beautiful smiles on people. But I feel like with plastic surgery, you can make people feel good about themselves.
Right.
And like it kind of ties into it, like fitness, like making beautiful clothing for them to make them feel good, and all of it ties in together. And that's why I'm very passionate.
I don't know if this was a point for you, but for me, when I was interested in plastic surgery, it was that it's a bit artistic too. Mm-hmm. So like for example, how you let's say do a rhinoplasty will be different than the next person.
Very true.
So that's like a Maggie knows versus someone else. So like you get to brand yourself through your own work too.
Very true. And the fact that there's not that many female in that field is like what's driving me crazy. I'm like, oh, there's guys, too many guys. I want to be there. I need to get in there and make more female get into it. So that's another thing.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Okay. With that being said, should we play some games?
Yeah.
So we'll whip out the whiteboard.
Yeah. You guys have yours on that side, right?
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay.
So I think let's do a couple with them.
Let's do some question ones. Yeah. Okay. So we came up with these games.
Yeah, go for it.
And we want you guys to we're gonna put your twin test to the game. I don't know if I said that right. Anyway, so you guys are gonna do this. So I want you guys to try to guess the other person's answer, basically.
Okay.
So I'll ask, like, for example, what do you think your sister's favorite?
Like what their type is, let's say.
Yeah.
Oh god.
This guy wants to know right
He's
away.
like, tell me
I
about
was
the
going more to
time.
words like what your favorite workout is.
Who put down glasses?
All
Let
right,
me
so
take
we'll
my notes
start,
out.
but obviously don't show each other the answers.
Okay,
on the
well, it's
fucking-
just like,
Thank
hide
God.
it.
Yeah.
hide it. There you go, hide it. So what we want to know is, if you were to guess your sister's favorite workout,
Okay.
what would it be?
Favorite workout.
Yeah, like in the gym, you guys in the gym, what do you think she
I know.
likes to hit the most?
Like favorite part of the body or like.
No, that's
Try
too
to
easy.
work
That's
out,
too
bro.
easy. We want the workout.
Yeah. So let's say you have only 5 minutes to work out. What's that one workout you're gonna do?
Yeah.
Better know what it is.
I feel like this is mine and it should be yours too.
Do you write it down too?
Can you write it for me? It's gonna be my answer. You need to put it.
It
as
better
if
be
it's
yours, cause.
Me. Yeah, I already put it. I already
Okay,
know
you guys
what's
are ready?
yours. Yeah.
All right, ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
No.
Yeah, there you go.
All right.
It's not yours?
No, it is. It is.
It
I
is,
think
right?
we're
Okay,
We
good.
both
Okay.
are hip thrusts.
Okay. What's
yeah.
your next question? That was good.
Okay, the next
The real
one.
twins are
It's
coming
crazy
out.
that we both have the same answer.
It's the
though.
only thing that grows your booty. So
Yeah,
let's be real.
literally.
So.
Okay, the next one.
You gotta make it harder.
When it comes to your guys' clothing brand,
Okay.
which item or which, like, I guess, article of clothing is the other person's favorite on the catalog?
Oh, you definitely know
I
mine.
gotta pick
I do.
Do I know yours?
Wow.
You love all of them. Oh. Okay.
Okay, ready?
I'm ready.
I think
3, 2, 1.
green light. Wait,
Yeah,
show the camera.
that's
Show the
definitely-
camera.
Show the camera.
What is mine?
Shorts?
Shorts.
Okay, you could have been more specific.
Yeah, like, yo,
What the fuck?
Maggie's
is
cheating
that?
hard.
She
She's
just
cheating
likes
so hard.
shorts
This one
in
doesn't know me.
general.
Like, oh,
Okay,
maybe
I'm
that
actually-
shows knees.
I'm actually leaving right
Calm
now.
down.
I feel offended.
What's your favorite? Shorts.
Go fuck yourself.
Wait, was yours right though?
Yeah.
Yes,
We were
I
switching
always get it
fights,
right.
Okay.
Shorts.
Next question is, who do you think your parents' favorite is?
Oh,
Easy.
goddamn.
I know this one. I can already guess.
Wait, tell me. Tell me before I
Tell
tell
me
you.
before
Okay,
we show
I
you.
think just standard Persian. It's gonna be you. Like, oh, it's good.
Oh,
It's good.
Doctor.
Yeah. There we-
Wow. How does that make you feel, man?
I
Horrible.
honestly
Horrible?
listen.
Horrible.
Let me
Is it that
explain.
obvious?
No,
Very obvious.
guys, let me explain. It's not because the reason you gave. It's because I'm genuinely a nicer person. That is
so
Maya.
nice.
There's no
sort of a
plate for her at the
bitch.
dinner table.
Okay, like we go out at night, and then the only person who gets shit for is me.
Because you're
My
the older
parents-
Because you're
sister.
older.
Oh,
That's standard. Like, I think me and
No,
my
in
brother, it's like that
anything.
too.
Well, how many minutes older?
How many minutes? Just like by 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't matter how many. Like, it just they take it so much harder on
Yeah.
me than
You know why
Maggie.
though? I feel like genuinely because I'm very respectful and nice to her parents. And like mine's like very like, oh, if I think you're wrong and fuck you, you know.
Yeah.
That's her personality. But I'm
that's my
like,
personality.
if I think it benefits me, me being nice to you benefits me, I'll be nice to you, you know?
Right.
So I do that.
I think she's like, yeah, smart.
I
enough.
think he's
why.
right. I think the doctor thing has a big factor.
Yeah, definitely. I think so too.
think so.
Like, I'm like, Maggie, like, I need this. My mom's like, no, she's studying. I'm like, okay.
I love it.
You're like, I'm posting. What do you want from me?
Sounds good, mom.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's hilarious.
Okay. What's next?
Oh. Okay, this one's fun, and me and my dad are gonna join in on this one.
Okay.
Okay.
So we're gonna go one at a time with this one.
Okay.
So the other person can put away their whiteboard for now.
Oh, okay.
So if you were to draw out however you want, stick figure, detailed drawing. I don't know how artistic you guys are, but your sister's ideal guy. I want you to draw it out and just like, obviously we'll describe it to the people watching audio version.
Okay.
But we want to see what you think your
Could
sister's
just be a
ideal
name
guy would
too.
be.
I don't know.
Yeah. Or you can just name drop.
Yeah.
Drop a bomb right now on us.
Okay,
Done.
wait, so how are you participating in this?
So we're gonna guess.
We're gonna.
What are we doing?
I thought it'd be funny if we also drew. Just like we don't know anything
You're
about
gonna
it.
draw
but
yourself.
That's what I was gonna say.
It's gonna be me.
Yeah.
Bernard's gonna just start like tracing his own face.
Yeah. I think the drawing it might be too. I think the best thing to do is like main characteristic.
Okay, let's give.
Write
Write down.
down-
Give us 3 characteristics and also draw the person out.
Okay.
Because I think the drawing will
So
be funny.
is it her standard of what she wants or what she gets?
No, like
because they're two different
the ideal.
Because Maggies are two different things.
Let's go
the
with
ideal. Like
three things that you would put top on the list. So it can be are the physical.
So your type?
Yeah. Let's go
physical first.
Let's go physical attributes, and then let's go like personality and like what you would want ideally for your sister. Okay. So let's go 3 personality and like characteristics, 3 outside like image-wise, and then the drawing.
So are they doing their own right now or each other's?
No, each other.
Each other's.
Okay.
And then so what are you?
Hide it.
We're just gonna be.
You're just gonna watch us.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
We're just gonna watch and laugh. We get the easy job here.
It just with Maggie is so different because what she actually goes for is very different than her actual type. So I'm like,
okay, we'll get into that too then.
Okay, I'm gonna put 2.
True. I feel
she's a toxic one.
She does not like any of the guys I date or see or have dated. Or
why is that?
I don't know.
You like the toxic guys. I can already tell.
That is so not true, but I feel like it's just she loves to hate whoever I'm with because she gets jealous. She wants to.
She wants her sister to herself.
She wants me to herself. That's what's going on. Okay, I'm
ready. And let's see it.
No way.
Okay, I feel like don't show each other. Just show the camera first, then show each other.
I don't want to be too rude because then like
do not get canceled. Do not be rude. Stop.
Oh, it's gonna get funnier. They're gonna like start thinking the other person's doing it.
You better know what you're saying,
Maggie. Oh my god.
Murdad just fingers crossed. He's like
glasses.
Murdad's name. Glasses. Good smile.
I don't want to get canceled.
Don't get canceled.
Okay, ready? Okay, so
wait,
show me.
No, I'm not done.
She's working.
You can write it in Farsi.
She's working on that picture.
You can write it in Farsi if it's quicker and easier.
Am I not gonna draw him?
No, you draw him as well.
We're drawing.
Maybe you draw him.
Yeah.
No.
There's
just 3
personalities.
No, 3 physical characteristics.
I want to see the drawing. If they want to see it, they can go on the YouTube version. If you're on Spotify or
I'm ready.
Apple Podcast, I want to see the drawing.
Wait, I'm not done.
I think the drawing is the key.
Okay, ready?
3.
No.
Oh wow, she's Picasso. She's like, no, my art cannot be revealed. Yet.
Don't expose me like that. You don't.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, ready? It's
3, 2, 1. Yo, what the hell are those legs? White
dad.
What are you trying to do? What are those legs?
So hold on. So Maggie thinks Maya's is white dad.
Yeah.
Old.
Dad,
listen, not just
boring.
any white dad. The white dad that goes to Walmart on the weekend.
6'5" and 200 pounds.
But that's my ex. You can't do that. I said my type. That's
That
not
is
my
your
type.
ex and your type.
That was not my type.
Oh
You
wait,
know
let
my
me
type.
add a rich in
Maggie
here.
fucked up.
That's
no,
what,
Maggie,
right?
You fucked up. I'm
Let
like
me see,
nerdy
let me see,
man.
let me see.
What
Rich
is this?
too?
You forgot the nerdy man.
Nerds.
Okay, so one more time.
Okay,
so
wait, white dad, old.
No,
what are we
that's
saying
my
old?
ex.
What is
This
old?
my ex.
This is
What
the
is
ex.
This
Old
Maggie was
is
my
like
ex.
not old, but old soul. You know how they're like boring and like
just like
They're
no
just, like,
sense of
very-
humor.
they wake up, they have their
Very
tea in the
smart.
morning.
Oh, yeah,
Or coffee.
Oh yeah.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
Okay, so
rich
6
nerds. So rich is up
Rich
there.
nerds is a new one. Okay,
Rich
we got a
nerds.
rich
What?
nerd as
Like
a
high
new
tech,
type.
like tech guy.
Yes,
Tech
I
guys.
love tech
That's
guys.
her.
eyes just
Yeah,
She's
tech
like,
guy.
glowed.
Yes.
Okay, so that's your type.
6'5". Wait, no, I have a serious question. Why is his upper like? Are you saying he's just brolic on the
You
top?
know,
but
we
skinny on the
don't
bottom?
when they work out twice a week.
Oh,
Oh, like you.
That's how they look like.
like that? Twice a week guy? Okay.
They've
This
got
is
a little
more
bit
a
of
3 times a
titties.
week kind of guy.
Yeah.
You're close. You're close.
does he
You're
have
close.
They've got chicken legs, a little bit of
Kids.
titties, little bit.
Has
of-
literally
But
been-
6'5" is that like the
No,
minimum?
I literally don't care for height. I don't know why you're
What's the
saying
minimum
that.
height?
I don't know. I know
Like
about that.
5'11".
Okay.
Like, I don't
Five.
care.
You would date a
I-
5'11".
Yeah, if he's like.
How tall are you
perfect.
guys?
I'm 5'8".
5'8".
Okay, nice.
Okay, so
And
now
then
we're
let's see what
doing-
you got. Let's see what you got.
Okay, let me explain to you. Maggie's a lot different. Okay, Maggie has a type where she
Show
thinks
that one.
that's her like dream guy.
Yeah.
But that's also there's another thing where she actually goes.
Getting
for-
ready so
like, wait. what she actually goes for. So Maggie's type is rock. Maggie loves rock. Maggie
Like
loves like
Dwayne
fucking like
Johnson.
bald man who are jacked and like.
They're nice to look at. Okay.
You're off the racket.
No, but wait.
It's like I'll just shave my head. I'll be.
But what Maggie goes for is like skinny legs. Like he's dying. He doesn't eat
That is
food.
not
He's
true.
like-
Once a week kind of
Are
guy.
you skinny shaming people?
and he's Middle East. Like he
Middle
has,
Eastern.
yeah.
That's Persian.
Not Persian.
Arabic,
Like
Persian.
any
Persians are
dark
fine.
features
Persians.
that are smart, quiet, and toxic as fuck.
Okay.
That's Maggie's type. Yeah.
So what?
I don't-
Wait, sorry. So you said skinny,
Yeah.
but you also wrote jacked.
Because that's what I'm saying. She has this vision that she wants,
Middle Eastern,
but she goes only for this one.
I think they're nice to look at, but I just feel more comfortable with my Middle Eastern guys. They're funnier, you know.
So the barber, basically.
No, not the barber. Come on.
An Iraqi barber is that exact.
No, he gotta be smart and like doctor and
Habibi's.
I'm not gonna lie, like
trimming your hair.
I'm not the smartest guy. I have no idea. There's like 6 things on this. 6 different
because
things.
I was being very detailed about this. Okay.
So what she likes.
That's a physical. That's like a personality.
She's being very detailed, but I feel like
very detailed.
I genuinely like the guys that are funny and can like make my brain work because my brain is very active. I'm like, if you can't challenge it, then bye.
Like work in what sense though? Because I feel like.
Like you want to be asked questions that make you actually reflect and think.
Yeah, be as smart. Don't just be like, because there's so many guys. Come on, let's be real. There's so many guys who nowadays are just like, you know, gymming and like just living life and that's it. Like they don't have any vision. They don't have any goals. They don't have anything for themselves, and that simply just bores me. So I'm like,
they don't want a construction.
They don't own a construction company.
They own a construction company.
He's like, yeah, they're not me.
So, do you think then? I'm not gonna say this. So you said that she gets jealous. Why
No. See, she just saying.
We're not trying to stir the pot. Why are you doing that right now?
Let me tell you guys how I think
of
Maggy, like how I think of Maggy's exes.
Oh,
so Maggy goes for guys that act they're confident.
So actually, we have one of them upstairs coming down right now.
So these guys that Maggy go for, first of all, they all become my friends first.
Okay.
And then they Maggy.
They become best friend with Maya, and that's the way
they know exactly how to get Maggy through me, and they know I can give them a lot of help, so they become my friends. That's very shitty. Yeah. And then I trust them. I'm like, okay, these are good guys, and I approve them before going to Maggy because I always approve them. And then when they start dating Maggy, I'm like, you're a shitty person. Like, I don't like you genuinely. Yeah. And then I started making Maggy breaking up with them. Yeah. So that's why
very toxic cycle of.
So you start the relationship and then break.
And then she breaks it herself.
I have full control. Oh yeah. And I don't want to do that anymore because she gets scared of me.
The thing is, she knows she has so much power over me because again, older sister, and she knows like what to say. Like by 2 minutes, yeah, she knows what to say, what to do. But I think also when it comes to dating someone who's very independent, and like they do their own thing, they're so busy all the time. Like they might not have time for you as as much as a normal girl would. Like there comes a time where when they first start dating you, they're so confident. They're like, oh yeah, like I'm the shit, I'm this, that. But then at the 6-month time, they get so insecure and they're like, oh, why don't you spend as much time with me? Why don't you make time with me? Why don't you share me on social media? Why? Even though when we started dating, I told you, hey, listen, like
they want you to share them on social media?
Yeah. I was like, listen, I'm very public. Like, the only thing I keep like kind of private is my relationship because I don't want to be judged. I don't want to be like.
Well, it's not in that. I feel like even with myself, like my entire life is out there. Yeah. I want to like keep one part to myself. It's not that I'm embarrassed about you or anything.
No, exactly.
It's that special to me.
Yeah, and they don't get that, and they like, oh.
Are you okay with him posting you?
Of course. Sure.
Like, he can do whatever that's the best.
No, because my question is like, maybe it's just like, if you don't want to post him, maybe it's just like in his head, he's like, oh, okay, well, like, why does she not want that?
Yeah.
Maybe, but if you're letting him post you, just in general, like, I don't know, like if you're with someone for a super long time, like you would ideally, like, not about posting, but like even like going out and stuff like that. I feel like it would be kind of weird, but obviously you have your branding and stuff like that, so you wouldn't want that. But if he's allowed to post you, then he's just like in his head about it, right?
What girls do is they go for dinner and there's the hand with the watch in the back. Yeah. And that shies away all the competition.
No, but you know what that is? I just found that out.
What is it?
There's 2 things that happen here. So one, there's something called a soft launch.
Soft lunch.
I thought it was a food, like a soft lunch. I was like, what are these girls talking about? No. Soft lunch. Soft launch means like there's a wallet or like the guy's hand in it, but the face and shit isn't. But it's also because the person they're out with is the second option, besides from the soft lunch. The person they're out with is in a relationship with someone else.
Oh, they're trying to make them like
if that makes sense. So she doesn't want to post him in the sense of like, in case his girl sees it.
Oh, that's
it's like toxic. A side girl. It's a side girl. I know so. I've been talking to these girls.
That's some toxic relationship you've been in.
It's a side girl that's okay with being a side girl. It's crazy.
The soft launch thing, I completely get.
The soft launch?
The second option, I don't get.
I don't get the second.
Here's what I understand with the soft launch. It's like what's the purpose then? Like, what's the point of you even posting it?
It's still early.
No, it's just like, I feel like people that post their relationship too early, it's weird. People that don't do a soft launch. Like, what is this? It's not a fucking like a branding release. It's your boyfriend.
I feel like it's you letting people know, hey, I'm not single, but hey, I also don't want you all up in my business. Sort of
That's a soft launch.
Yeah,
we're getting the soft launch.
You're giving people like a little like, oh, like I have a man, but I'm not showing you who.
Exactly, and I love that type.
It's
like
secret.
I'm in a relationship, but I'm also not gonna let you.
Yeah.
So into my life.
So are you guys the soft launch type of person, or
we don't soft launch?
You guys no launch it?
No lunch.
No lunch, no dinner, no breakfast.
No, thank
breakfast.
you.
Okay,
no, but seriously, it's tough dating.
In terms of, you said like someone that like challenges you or whatever. Do you guys know what the love languages are?
Mine is definitely quality time and physical touch.
Okay.
Mine is definitely the same. I feel like quality time, not so much physical. I mean, maybe.
What about you, Murdad? What's yours?
Hold on. So, what is quality time to you? Is it like amount of times we see each other?
No.
Or is it that when we're together, even if it's once a week, you have my full soul attention?
I feel like with me or even Maggie, because we do our own thing, and I want you to also go do your own thing, and I do not like when. It's my opinion that couples hang out all the time together. It's like, well, then we don't ever miss each other. We don't ever have anything to talk about. But it's really nice when you don't see each other for a week maybe and then hang out that one time. And it's like, it means so much because we're just together, spending time together. And I know that you work on yourself and I work on myself alone. And now we come together.
And I feel like
we complement each other.
I feel like that also, like, you know, when people are hanging out all the time,
it's
not actually quality time because they're on their phone, they're doing shit, they're working on something. But I feel like if you guys set a time, like once a week, where you guys are just solely focused on, I'm here with this person and that's it. I think that's actually healthier.
Yeah.
So much healthier.
So healthier, yeah. And again, we're so busy all the time. Like if I get to find one day out of my week and I decided to spend it with you, that means so much to me. Yeah. And to me, that's quality time. If I make time for you, because it's a lot. Like, you know,
it's not quantity time, right? It's quality time.
Like for me, it goes in my calendar. And if it goes in my calendar, that means I respect you enough to make it part of my time.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Very true. What's you guys' love language?
Physical touch. Gift. That's your hand on me. I like quality time as well. Gift giving. I like that. I've recently started liking that more. Used to not like it as much, but I think it's just like, I don't know. I like the feeling of being able to give something to someone.
Yeah, that you care for.
Yeah, it doesn't have to even necessarily be even like monetary or anything like that. You know what I mean? Just like, I like the reaction of like making them kind of happy.
Yeah.
So those three probably.
Mine is physical touch and acts of service.
Acts of service is a big
one. Really good one.
I'm very busy, so like if someone can like, I don't know, Uber Eats like a coffee to me or something. That just means so much. Like it's like, you know, I have a meeting or whatever. I haven't had time to probably had breakfast.
Yeah.
So I think that
nice.
That is nice.
I feel like you should be practicing all love languages.
Yeah.
I feel like people are like, oh, these are my two.
But I think usually what like there's problems that arise are because you don't understand my love language or vice versa. For example, I'm giving a bunch of gifts, but that means nothing to you. So you think I'm not giving you love, but in reality, I'm just giving you love my way, not the way.
It's like that's what you communicate, right? It's like, so what do you like for me, right?
But what do you mean by that? Like, so let's say if I'm giving you a gift, let's just say it's not a monetary gift.
But no, for example, let's say I don't know, you get me shoes or something.
But that's what I'm saying. But like, I'm not giving gifts like that. I'm not like, okay, I'm just gonna buy her shoes. It's like, I'm listening, and if I hear something that they want,
more of an act of service then.
Yeah, it's more leaning towards that.
Sure.
I would say.
Yeah,
maybe.
But what I'm just saying is, like, for example, let's say yours is gift giving. So you bring someone shoes.
Yeah.
And so you're getting that person's shoes because you love that person, but that person hates gift. Like, I hate getting gifts. So for me, I'm like, okay, what am I gonna do with these pair of shoes now?
Or like just.
But then I feel like then you guys are like not in the same.
No. So I used to think it had to be like an innate quality that we had to be the same, but I think you said it's communication,
understanding.
Yeah.
It's very funny. A lot of guys have that act of service as their love language because it goes back to your nature and how guys are. They're there to provide, and they feel good for providing for their female and woman. And I feel like women like to receive and like give love, and that explains why they like so much act of service and not maybe receiving gifts so much because they like to receive love, the quality time, the touch. Then guys are there to give. And I know it's like very like not, feminist
back
to say,
to
guys are there
culture
to
though,
give,
like,
whatever, but that's what's in their nature.
Culture too.
Or even nature.
Like
guys
it's
are
like
always there to
imagine a
provide,
Persian guy. He will always probably want to get you gifts because that's what going back to like the culture and like doing active service or always asking you how you're doing, or like if you're sick, he's like, I'm gonna send her a care package because like it's just going back to the culture and like how they were raised. But
how
as a
nourished.
white guy, probably wouldn't understand it.
No, I think
sure.
it's the same for white guys,
Depends.
too.
I honestly really depends who they were raised and the family they come
Well,
from.
there's a theory. Even Jay Shetty talks about it. How your love languages are what they are based on your childhood traumas. So whether it was good or bad. So for example, let's say your dad got you a lot of gifts. So you either love the fact that he did that, or let's say he didn't give you enough gifts. So now you crave that from your partner, for example.
But what do you mean? What even is a gift? That's my thing.
Well, that's just an example. But for even like say physical touch. Let's say you got a lot of physical touch from your parents. Yeah. So now you crave it. Or let's say you had a lack of it. So now you crave it from your partner. And
that makes sense. That could make sense for sure.
It's very interesting.
So you're saying it's like led through trauma, basically.
I like it's challenging.
But I feel like when you communicate that, like you wouldn't know, right away, like what she likes, what you like, and then you just
definitely. Yeah, it's all about communication.
Yeah, exactly.
What do you guys think about horoscopes?
Oh my god,
I'm not a big
fan. No. But I know so many of my friends are into it, so I have to act like I'm into it, and I have no clue.
What are you guys signs?
Leo.
Yeah.
Okay.
Leo is a good one.
What are you?
I am a Sagittarius.
Like I don't even know what that is.
I think those are toxic. I just
know.
I heard
just know
that they're toxic.
Him just saying it.
Don't believe that. Don't believe what you hear, kids.
I don't know. I just heard Pisces are the best.
Pisces. They're very calm. I've heard. Like
because you're a Pisces. That's why.
No bias.
Pisces are the best, bro.
Is that what he said?
Best. Yeah.
He's like, I'm a Pisces, and I've heard this is the greatest sign ever.
We're just over an hour here, so let's wrap up some last questions here.
Okay.
Vancouver dating.
Oh my god. Horrifying. Everybody
that?
Probably dated that guy once who have like literally it's like an upcycling thing.
Yeah, it's a recycling bin.
Is it upcycling or just recycling?
Recycling for sure, not upcycling.
Upcycling is like you're just improving your recycling.
Okay, yeah. I feel like it's recycling. Definitely recycling.
It's for sure like I guess it becomes challenging when for me for us at least, it's because like people kind of like know us and they're like they kind of get intimidated by a lot of things, and it's like it just becomes weird.
And then it just and then like when you then like go on a date with them and they go tell everything like we went on a date with like Monhnny or Maggy and like we fucked. It's like no, we didn't.
You never know if it's genuine or not.
You know, they like make things up and it's like not nice, and then we have to really be careful like who we go out with. And also just Vancouver guys are a little sneaky. No offense to you guys.
We appreciate that.
Well, I heard Pisces men are kind of excluded from that.
Oh, is that a thing that like they jumped out the water like a fish?
Exactly. They're just on a whole.
But I feel like it's the same with girls. Like they're Yale-Time girls. Let's talk about Yale-Time girls. Like, how do we like? Tell me about your experience with like dating.
Women in Vancouver expect a lot.
Yeah.
Okay, great. I think I expect a lot from the
your
person
partner,
I date to my partner, but there's no substance to it. There's nothing that they're offering that's meeting me halfway. So why am I bringing this? I'm going to hype myself up here for a second, but like I check off, I think, a lot of lists.
Thank you.
I think I've worked on it myself enough.
Yeah, of course.
But there's nothing being returned.
Yeah.
So what's the point?
Yeah. I get what you mean.
Yeah. Like they're not someone I admire, and I want to be with someone that I admire, that pushes me, and that makes me want to.
What do you mean in return? Like what are you expecting for it to come in return?
Like they have no goals or motivations with their lives. There's no ambitions.
It's like a vision and goal set.
Yeah.
Okay.
I want, as you said, I want you to want the best for your life. I want the best for my life. And we'll complement each other.
Yeah. That's exactly how it should be.
And that's the problem here.
And I feel like, in Vancouver, a lot of girls like, oh, I'm just going to find a rich man and just like hang on to him and then just marry him and then suck all his money. But I feel like there's just more to life. Like, I think we're in this era where girls are independent and they make their own money and they can do whatever the hell they want. And same with guys. Like, you shouldn't expect one to stay home or the other one to do that thing for you.
I feel like for me, it's like, I don't really care too much about what you're providing for me. I think it's like like how you make me feel almost. Like,
Yeah.
because like for example, at the end of the day, like everything aside, let's say the freaking world's ending.
Yeah.
And like for me, it's just like, what does it matter if you have this in your pocket or you have this in your pocket or you have this or you have that? Like I think at the end of the day, like if on a day to day, like you can make me happy and I can make you happy and we're like a support system.
Yes.
Like same way you guys are sisters. I think that for me is what I like.
But I don't think someone can make you happy if they're not happy with themselves.
That's what he's saying. Yeah, I guess you have to be happy on your own.
So you need to have those ambitions and aspirations yourself to be the best version of yourself. So then you can provide the best version of yourself to someone else.
Well said. Wow. Wait, I need a little.
Jay
like, comment, subscribe, guys.
Right there. Wow.
What else we got? I think
that's about it. I mean, is there anything you guys want to talk about? You guys have launched some
you
new
guys
things?
didn't. Huh?
What do you got?
What did we forget?
When it comes to the branding, I know you guys have something happening with local manufacturing.
Yeah.
Please tell everyone about that before we sign out.
So when we started our brand Monhnny, I work with only local factory right now because like it was during pandemic and I noticed a lot of offshore factory closing down and then a lot of brands couldn't bring stocks here. So I started actually working with local community because back then there was no such a thing as offshore. So everybody worked with people here and there are a lot of women-based factories that need job and lots of sewers. So I started working with this factory that was all women-based.
Nice.
Work with women sewers and we actually doing great with them. Like I really enjoy working with them, but then we started actually producing more and like getting more orders, so I needed more, so I started hiring sewers for just us to privately work with us, and they're all Persian ladies who just like immigrated here, like got kids, but they have like language barrier where they can't really work. So she would just come over and like sew for us, and then I was like, why don't we just make this to like private label where we're actually making other brands also products too.
And that's awesome because like especially with everything going on in Iran, you see so many people wanting to come here.
Just women supporting other women.
Yeah,
exactly. And that's our passion. It's when working.
And you were saying about the news that
so I heard in the news recently that people that are here, so let's say Persian, I guess it's with the Persian community right now with everything going on, is that if you are here with a visa, you can immediately start working and get a worker's permit.
That's amazing.
So with that, it opens up opportunities for people to be able to do that. And that's just awesome, especially if you see like the stuff that's going on right now. It's sad, and hopefully that you guys can be a supporting help there.
That's like that was literally my goal, to like being able to make them have like just like side money just on the side where they have kids and everything and they can work it full time, so they're making an extra money, and I just love helping and supporting other women.
And like people that come here like right away, like for example
it's
the Persian girls, it's hard for them to get jobs because they don't really speak
the language barrier, the culture barrier,
to even go to interviews or anything. So they just like, and they have lots of skills, they have like great skills, but they just don't know how
very
to
well educated.
Very well educated, and they come here with the whole family, you know, and then you see their living situation and all that, and it's like it's hard not to want to help. And then I think this was a great way to actually kind of try to attempt to help.
That's awesome, guys. That's awesome. Congrats on that.
Want to bring up?
No, I think it was great chatting
COVID?
with you guys. No more COVID
you guys
to say. I honestly, this makes me happy seeing other people like, you know, doing their podcast, going after dreams, like actually having a vision in Vancouver. It's so hard to find like people who are passionate about things, and seeing this really makes me happy, and I love to be a part of it. So
Well,
awesome.
Thanks for having us. To have you guys on.
Yeah.
And we definitely learned a lot of new things, and I'm sure our listeners did too. So thanks again.
Yeah.
And stay tuned. We have some great guests coming up as well.
Coming up soon.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you.